I want to begin with Global Insight. Back in April, they predicted an economic growth rate for Minnesota of 3.2%, considered a slow growth, but growth nonetheless. Now, you stated on June 9th to NPR's Tim Pugmire that some government workers have already changed spending habits, impacts to restaurants, resorts, and entertainment venues. So is it fair to say that the shutdown could slow that economic growth rate even more than the slow growth that was expected, and could it result in a double-dipped recession? Excuse me.
Okay, there are really two parts to that question, and the first and the most disappointing part is that since that 3.2% that we talked about in April, Global Insights ratcheted their outlook for the U.S. economy down, and then down again, and then down again. So we're now not thinking that we're going to see 3.2%. We're now thinking we're going to see 2.5 or 2.3 or something like that, which is noticeably less. That's an important thing, and that doesn't have anything to do with the Minnesota shutdown or the potential Minnesota shutdown or anything like that. It just has to do with how poorly the U.S. economy is performing. The second part of your question, the Minnesota economy is doing just about as well as the U.S. economy. But we expect to see a little bit of a slowdown. We expect to see people not spending money on food away from home, probably spending less money on vacations, things like that, in anticipation of the shutdown. And of course, the closer it gets to actually occurring, the more you're going to be conserving your money. Then after, if a shutdown were to occur, we'd expect to see a significant drop-off in discretionary spending. That'll all be buffered by the fact that if it goes on long enough, state employees will be eligible for unemployment, the private sector employees and the nonprofit employees that are laid off will be eligible for unemployment as well. And it's not likely to be enough to turn the state economy into a recession, and it's certainly not likely to be enough to turn the U.S. economy. Minnesota is an important part of the U.S. economy, but we're only 2%, and that, this would be the tail wagging the dog.